Sup? I fucking farted. Hell yeah. Yeah. Let's do this. I'm trying to see if this shit even goes on. Do this. Here we go. I'm trying to see if this shit even goes on. Alright. Time to explore beautiful Manaan. Time to explore beautiful Manaan. Yeah. Goddamn. Time to explore beautiful. Here we go. Cool. Yeah, so I've done. Let's see what I've done so far. Mission for the Republic. So I got the Sith pass cards. I did the part where you need to do the things and decrypt the Sith pass cards. So I did that, and now I'm going to the Sith embassy. My buddy told me about a way to... He told me that you could do Manaan with no combat. But I was playing last night, and this other person was telling me, like... it's pretty sure it's not possible. And, like, I agree. I've played Manaan a few times. I don't know how you can do it without combat. But yeah. Let's get to it. Bastila seems to have something on her mind. Perhaps you should talk to her about it. Speak to Bastila.
How can I help?
You look like you have something to say.
I do. I've been trying to come up with the best way to say this for some time, but I suppose I should just come out and say it. The truth is, I have come to depend on you. Not just for the sake of the mission, but for my own sake as well. I'm glad you're with us.
You made that sound very painful for you to admit.
Did I? I am trying to be sincere. It occurred to me that I may have been too critical of you, too demanding at times.
Thank you, I appreciate the gesture.
I know my manner can be a bit taciturn. I know you must be getting sick of my lectures about the dark side and everything else. I spent all my years being hounded by my instructors, being told so often how gifted and important I was until I was sick of it. I remember when I was younger, I used to swear that I would never become as self-absorbed and stodgy as the Jedi Masters. It's ironic, really.
Maybe, but you don't need to be like that.
I suppose not. But I am becoming like that, though it's not easy for me to admit. Being controlled has kept everyone around me at an arm's length. Even those like yourself who are most in need of my understanding and compassion. Maybe it's time to change that. You deserve to know how much I respect and admire you. I had to tell you how much I care for you. As a friend, of course.
Glad you did.
Well, that was not nearly so difficult as I feared. Thank you for hearing me out. I feel much better. But enough soul-searching for now. We should probably continue on with our mission.
Journal entry added. Bastila has apologized to you for her earlier attitude and has admitted how much she respects and admires you as a person and Jedi. Whether this will change anything between you remains to be seen. Yeah, Noodles, I don't think you can do it. My friend, unless he's on some next level shit and knows how to, which would be crazy. But you can't go to the Sith base without combat. I just don't know how you can do that. I remember I tried messing around once trying to see if I could join the Sith. Like when I didn't know how to do it, I was trying to see if I can join the Sith and then like pretend I wanted to join them or whatever. but I don't know. I think the Sith are... Actually, you know what I want to do first? I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to tell you what I want to do. There's some side quests on Manaan. And I think I want to do it before I do the star map stuff. Come on, Slowpokes. Or Slowpoke, where's Bastila? What are you doing? Yeah, me too. Manaan is so great. I love Manaan. If you saw my stream last night, I talked about how I fall asleep to the Manaan track.
Jodie,
I fucking love it.
it's you. I need
Great
your help.
song.
Laura, of all the people, how did you even know I'd left Kashyyyk?
I didn't. Nobody knew where you were, not even Sunry. But I heard the Selkath mention you and your friends. The Force has brought you to help us.
Why, whatever could be the matter, my dear?
It's horrible, Jolie. Sunry has been arrested. The Sith have accused him of murder.
Murder? But how?
It's all a mistake, Jolie. Sunry isn't a murderer. Someone is trying to frame him.
Calm down, Allura. Where's Sunry now?
Sunry's being held at the Selkath courts. They won't let anyone in to see him. Please, go to the courts. Talk to the judges. Maybe the Selkath will listen to you.
Don't worry, Allura. We'll get to the bottom of this and help Sunry. Somehow.
Sunry murder trial. Allura has told Jolie that her husband has been imprisoned for the murder of a Sith woman. Allura is adamant that her husband is not responsible and has begged you and Jolie to help her prove his innocence. She says that you can talk to the judges in the court to help him get released. Yeah, let's see. Let me go over here too.
So, do we have a deal?
That's an awful lot of money. Is there something you're not telling me?
Don't be so suspicious. The Republic is generous. We pay our mercenaries well.
Makes sense, I guess. All right, I'm in. When do I start?
Just show up at the Republic Embassy tomorrow and speak to our representative there. I'm sure he'll have some task he wants you to start on right away.
Cool. Human, I wish to speak to you if you have the time. Greetings, human. My name is Nico Bawas. I hope that you're enjoying yourself here in Auto City. Our floating city is beautiful, is it not? Truly is a wonder to behold. You're too gracious, human. The beauty of Manaan is delicate. Our ecosystem is complex and fragile, and I fear the preservation of my planet. What are you talking about? There's a task I would ask, human Jedi. I fear there is nowhere else I can turn. What do you want me to do? Rest assured, there will be ample reward for this human. I only require information, nothing more. The Republic has been hiring mercenaries, many more than usual. As an official of the Selkath people, this is a great concern to me. I only seek reason for this change in Republic policy. Why do you need me for this? I cannot trust anyone else. The Republic obviously wants to keep their secret. I've inquired often as to their purpose and been rebuffed. The Sith cannot be trusted to give me an accurate report of events. They will twist the truth so that it furthers their own goals. And the mercenaries are well aware of the high wages the Republic is paying. They would not report anything that might slow the flow of credits into their accounts. Uncover the truth behind the Republic's actions, and I will pay you 500 credits.
I doubt the Republic would be involved in anything illegal. Still, if this Selkath has concerns, we could look into it for him.
Be careful here, kid. Start poking your nose in a place that doesn't belong and you might not like what you find.
Please see if you can find the answers I seek. Find why the Republic is hiring so many mercenaries. Find where they're going. Find why they do not return. I'll look into it for you, Nilko. Once you discover the information, please come speak to me. Believe it or not, I am a friend of the Republic. Whatever the truth, I shall do my best to protect the Republic's interests, and those of the Selkath, of course. Selkath Niccolo is suspicious about the Republic hiring mercenaries. He claims to be a friend of the Republic and is merely seeking to find out if something is wrong. He says he will reward you if you find out why they've been hiring too many lately. Alright. Greetings, human. My name is Shaelus. I have heard it said that you are not a friend of the Sith. Is this true? Sith are a blight upon the galaxy. Thought I suspect. We have little in common. Human, I share the dislike of the Sith. They have brought grief to my family. I'm not a fool. I know the Sith do not respect our laws as the Republic does. Were it up to me, I would do everything in my power to aid the Republic in the war against Malik. But intergalactic politics stay in my hand. Still, I know the Sith are evil, and I fear what they will do to my people, and what they may be doing now. What are you talking about? Many of the Selkath have vanished, human. Most who have gone missing are on the cusp of adulthood. The youth who will someday lead this planet. My own daughter, Shasa, is among those who have disappeared. These disappearances coincide with the arrival of the Sith, and I cannot dismiss the connection. The Sith are up to something human, something sinister. I can feel it. You want me to investigate the disappearances? I'll give you 500 credits if you can uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth. Not much, but all I can afford. I have no official authority on this matter, and my personal wealth is not vast. There is no one else I can turn to, human. The Republic agents are too closely watched by the Sith, and the Otto City authorities cannot act without proof of Sith involvement. I'll look into these disappearances for you, Shaelus. I cannot imagine where to begin with investigation, though I suspect the Sith did not act alone. Perhaps off-worlders in the missionary enclave know something. If you learn anything human, report back to me at once. If you uncover the fate of my daughter and the other missing Selkath youth, I'll reward you as promised. Missing Selkath. You have been approached by a Selkath named Shaelus. He claims that many young Selkath have been gone missing, including his daughter, Shasa. He wishes to hire you to find out what has been happening to them. Yeah, so those are two quests you want to pick up before you do much more. Yeah. I'm gonna go talk to these dinguses. Only the arbiters are permitted into the prison cells, human. Sorry, I'll be going now.
Yes?
Alright.
The Republic respects the peace of Otto City, Your Honor. But the Sith are a violent people who leave violence in their wake. I have 3 soldiers in the infirmary.
If the Republic soldiers were more capable, they would not have suffered such serious injuries. Are my soldiers to be punished simply because they won a fair fight?
I hardly call 6 against 3 a fair fight. The Sith are cowards who attack only when they have the advantage of numbers.
I'm aware of the Republic's indignation. However, witness reports clearly state your Republic soldiers were as willing to engage in violence as the Sith in this case.
They were provoked, Your Honor. The Sith goaded them into this fight.
Taunts and threats are not sufficient provocation in the eyes of this court. Words can be ignored, which is what your men should have done. I find both the Republic and the Sith to be equally at fault for this branch of the peace. I should throw all parties involved to Otto City Jail, but since no Selkath were unharmed in this conflict, I show mercy and levy a fine of 10,000 credits to both sides. The court is dismissed, though I warn you that any further disturbances will not be viewed with such leniency. Fucking dicks. Republican Sith. I am Judge KotOR, acting on behalf of the Selkath government on Manaan. It is my task today to answer the needs of off-world citizens of both Republic and Sith Empire. If you have legitimate grievances with another party, then you should speak to me. You should first, however, consult with the Republic Embassy before pressing formal charges. Is there something that you wish to bring to my attention? I'd like to investigate the murder case involving Sunri. As acceptable, I believe, in Manaan legal tradition, the defendant can have an arbiter who tries to prove his innocence in court. This arbiter is a neutral party that can investigate and present evidence in the trial and argue the defendant's behalf. As you are a Jedi, I believe that you could fulfill this role adequately. I suppose...
Only hope. We have to at least try to help him.
So be it. You are now appointed arbiter of the case of Sunri versus the Sith Empire. Your name and position have been recorded in our files. I will now inform you the pertinent facts of this case. You have limited time in which to investigate and organize the defense of your client, and I advise you to use your time wisely. Sunri has been seen leaving a hotel, leaving behind a dead Sith woman, Lhasa Huros. He has been charged with murder and is being held in Otto City prison facilities due to his crippled status. He's being kept in solitary holding. Witnesses claim to have seen the killing and are being detained at the hotel in question pending the trial. The manager of the hotel has now been informed of your appointment. Elasa was found dead of a blaster wound with incriminating Republic metal clutched in her hand. This information has been uploaded to your datapad. It would be wise to review all information before the trial starts. You may question Sunri or the witnesses. The evidence in this case is heavily stacked against Mr. Sunri. I believe it will take some doing to absolve him of the guilt.
Yes, but it almost seems too heavily stacked, doesn't it? Very suspicious.
You may also interview the judges here, including myself, to get an idea of the pertinent factors of this case. Since this is also your first case, and you're an off-worlder, I feel compelled to add good luck as my final missive. Sunri murder trial. You have spoken to the judges in the court, and they have contested to appoint you arbiter of this case. As arbiter, you will defend your client to the best of your ability before the judges. They've given you the following information as well. Sunri was seen leaving the scene of the murder after a blaster shot was heard. Sunri noticeable crippling injuries from his past experience as a warrior hero against the Sith, so it was definitely him. This is testified to by the proprietor of the hotel where this occurred, Ignis. In the room that he had rented with the Sith woman, Lhasa was found dead, clutching a Republic war medal in her hand. There were two witnesses besides the hotel owner, one a Glooper, a Rhodian, who was staying in the next room, the others a Firth Me, a gambler who was also staying nearby. Their stories seemed to corroborate Ignis's. Detective Frump Dump. Hell yeah. I love detective stuff. You may come and go as you please, Arbiter. You will find the door unlocked. If you wish to begin your trial, you must request the warden. It shall then be passed to honored judges. The arbiter of the Sunri Lhasa murder case, I hope you are as impartial as the office is traditionally supposed to be. You off-worlders have a tendency to ignore the rule of law in favor of some rather irrational causes. What is it that I can do for you, you fuck? I'm here to see the prisoner Sunry. Yes, I'm aware of this fact, human, you idiot. He is in the cage over there, and I'm sure he can hear you quite clearly, you idiot. Is there anything else you need, fuck? Nothing for now. Very well then. I will, of course, be here if you need something. Humans are stupid.
Jolie, what are you doing here? The Lord sent me, Sunry. I'm here to get you out of this mess. The courts went and made us arbiters for your case. Just like old times, eh, Jolie? You come swooping in out of nowhere to save my tail from the fire? You saved my wrinkle butt more than a few times as well, friend, if I recall. But there'll be time for catching up later. Right now, we need to focus on the case. The case is a complete frame-up. Anyone looking at the evidence could see that. So I thought. But the Cellcast seem to think that there's enough to go to trial. There aren't any witnesses. All that evidence against me is circumstantial and completely flawed.
I need to investigate the case some more. Any ideas where I should look?
Guess you could interview witnesses at the hotel where the murder happened. The Cellcast already did that, but the fish folk don't have much rapport with Hawthorne.
Fucking call them fish folk.
Maybe one of them was holding something back. But I think you'd be better off investigating the Sith themselves. Maybe you could find some proof they planted evidence to frame me. Though that might mean figuring out a way into the Sith embassy. Anything else I can help you with? I want my arbiter to be well prepared before we go to trial.
Let's go over the evidence. Actually, I'm gonna investigate. Yeah, fuck you.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
He's clearly a fucking veteran, and he loves his country. So he shot the person he doesn't like because they're on the opposing side of the war. He's a dumb veteran who loves war, so he shot a person. Probably. Of course he wants me to find evidence showing that they are framing him, even though he probably fucking did it. Let's go. I'm gonna go to the hotel and figure out what happened at the hotel. Yeah, if you go on YouTube, there is a 45-minute loop of this track. It's so good. What's up, Ignis?
You're the one defending Sunry now, huh? Well, the hotel's open for you. And I guess I gotta answer any questions you want too.
Tell me what you saw the night of the murder.
The Sith woman, Alasa, rented a room in the hotel. An hour or two later, Sunry comes in and goes to her room. A couple hours later, I hear a blaster shot and see Sunry running. He can't run good because he's a cripple, but he still was going pretty fast. I would swear he started after the shot, though.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty damn sure he left after the shot went off.
Could have gone off after he left?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's possible, just barely. But I wouldn't say that to the court.
I want to ask you something else.
What do you want to know?
I have no more questions for now.
Well, okay. If you need anything else, I'm gonna be right here.
Ignis, the hotel owner. Ignis is the proprietor of the hotel that the murder of Alasa occurred at. He told you that he heard a blaster shot go off, then saw Sunry hobbling away from the scene of the crime. Sounds like Sunry fucking shot a person to me.
What can I do?
Oh yeah, I want a mission. Yeah, I want T3 for this part. Level T3 up, why don't we? Attributes: intelligence. Skills: computer use. Security, repair. Let's do the feats. What's this? Improved caution. This feat gives a +2 to the skill points of both demolitions and stealth. This replaces the +1 bonus given by caution. I'm never gonna fight with him, so... Reaganomics, what's up? Reaganomics is a homie. We hung out last night. Reaganomics actually figured out the math bullshit when you're trying to decode the Sith pass cards.
Sure.
Yes.
Yeah.
What?
Reaganomics is cool. Thanks for chilling last night. Firth me.
You with the Selkath? You here to see me about the murder too? I told the damn fish everything I knew. What more do you all want from me?
I wish I could punch everyone who calls a Selkath fish. What do you know about the Sunry and Alasa?
Sunry I only heard of once or twice in passing. Some sort of old-time war hero against the Sith. Seen him around in the hotel too. Going to Alasa's room always, of course. Kept the rest of the building up half the night with her damn antics usually.
You mean Sunra was having a relationship with Alasa?
I'm not saying anything like that. What they did in that room in private is their business. And there isn't any rule against Sith and Republic seeing each other for personal reasons. Although if you think her Sith master didn't know, you must be fooling yourself.
Sith Master?
Oh, well, Alasa was a Sith, so of course she'd have to have someone above her. Yeah, I didn't see anything.
Persuade. What did you see?
I didn't see anything,
Fuck, dude.
and there's no way you can make me say otherwise. Now quit asking.
Persuade maybe if I toss 100 credits.
Since you put it that way. Well, one time, I saw Alasa coming in wearing this big cloak. I was on my way to my room, and she normally wears stuff like that, so I didn't pay her too much attention. But this time, I accidentally brushed up against her. Accidentally, of course. And her cloak fell open. Now, I don't have any qualms about the Sith. I leave them alone, and they leave me alone. And seeing as how Alasa had a Sith lightsaber under her cloak, I'm not going to poke that hornet's nest.
She was a Dark Jedi?
Seems so. But I'm not getting myself in any further with the Sith. I know how ruthless they are. Now that's all I'm going to tell you. I'll testify it to the court, but you aren't going to get anything else out of me.
Firth me. Pazak player. Firth told you he once brushed up against Alasa and her cloak fell open to reveal that she was carrying a lightsaber, the mark of a Jedi. It would seem that Alasa may have been a Dark Jedi allied with the Sith. Laura professes Sunry's innocence. She claims that this is some sort of frame-up by someone who wants to get revenge on him. Sunry as a old war hero against the Sith, so they might harbor him ill. You've heard rumors that Sunry may have been cheating on his wife. Perhaps you should ask Laura about this. Oh, huh. Laura, you know your old ass husband was sleeping with a Sith, a young attractive Sith. Okay, this game is for real, dude. This game is so funny. I just persuaded him with 100 credits, and this had 100 credits in it. Like, what the fuck? There's no consequence for doing persuasion, for doing that. Like, I was like, oh, I can spend 100 credits. Got it right back. Thanks for the bed pack.
What?
What can I do?
KotOR! You here with Selkath? You have questions for KotOR? KotOR already says everything he knows. Questions about the murder of Alasa. KotOR tells everything to Selkath. you not know? Glooper has no reason not to say. Glooper tell everything. Everything about murder, everything about Sith, ladies' room. What did you see? Glooper not see murder? Oh no, Glooper did see Republic guy to cripple Sunry his name. Glooper thinks Glooper sees Sunry running away from the scene of crime. Glooper see nothing else at all, especially not in Sith Lady's room. Why are you at the hotel? Glooper is staying at a hotel. Glooper not very rich. Hotel much too rich for Glooper to live at, but Glooper is saved for weeks and have enough money to stay here. Chance to live better for a while. About Los's room. Glooper just curious to see what happened. Glooper have no reason to go into a room. No one paid Glooper to do it. Persuade, did someone pay you to do something in that room? How do you know someone paid Glooper? Well, Sith man come up to me, murder before Selkath arrived. He say that Glooper good money if Glooper put metal into Sith hand. Glooper good, Glooper plain evidence, leave no trace, but Glooper not recognize Sith man anyway. Glooper not recognize humans very well. No use to Selkath, so no bother to tell them. Well, that and the Sith may kill Glooper if Glooper speaks. Uh-oh. Glooper think he can't talk no more right now. Glooper feels need to lie down, maybe just stay here. I still don't fucking like Sunry. Glooper to Rodian has confessed that the Sith made him plant the metal as evidence against Sunry after the murder occurred. It would seem that the Sith are indeed trying to point blame at Sunry. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
Sure.
Alright. Fun.
You, Jedi. I hear you're investigating the Sunry murder trial, are you not? This case is not at all what it appears to be. Many currents, might I say, flow beneath the surface.
What do you mean?
This murder is much more complicated than it may first appear. Sunry and Elassa are proxies for their governments, and both sides want the other to fail. You can see the journey by the footprints. You understand, yes?
Huh? You fuck.
I'm saying they both had something to do with it. They've both kept their hands in this from the start. If you want to get to the bottom of this murder, you might seek information from both the Sith and the Republic, likely in their embassies.
Why should I believe you?
Because you have no one else to trust. Not Sunry, not the witnesses, and certainly not the judges. And if you take my advice, what have you to lose? Heed my advice, Jedi, and you may yet find the truths in this murder.
Yeah, so Reaganomics told me last night the reason the cutscenes don't play is because the coding in 2003 treated the different cutscenes as another frame in the PC. So, like, my software only streams this window, but the coding brings, like, the fucking stuff to another window. So you can't see any of the, cutscenes in my stream. It's stupid. Slice Republic system. Computer skill access restricted data archives. Downloading Sunry Incident Archive. Success. The computer screen switches to a fisheye view of some sort of small surveillance system on the wall. A beautiful woman enters the room, followed by a much older man. As she walks farther into the room, he softly closes the door, pulls a blaster, and shoots her in the back. This must be some sort of secret recording of Sunri murdering Alasa. Loading system. Right, fisheye? Is that a fucking pun? BioWare. I almost said Bethesda. I'm so used to playing Elder Scrolls that I say Bethesda all the time. It's a BioWare game.
What?
What?
I'm here.
What?
What? My name is Frumpdump. And I'm so mad my parents named me Frumpdump because it's a dumb name. Alright then, as Arbiter, you must defend Sunri to the best of your ability. However, you have found data recording that clearly shows Sunri killing the Sith woman Alasa. Can you continue your role as Arbiter, impartially knowing that your client has committed such a crime? Dude, like, honestly, I don't give a fuck, you know, I'll always side with the Jedi. But fuck their philosophy. The Jedi philosophy is just stupid. I know people are like, when there's no passion, there's peace, or putting a when in front of the Jedi Code, like every line of the Jedi Code. If you put when, it makes more sense. Cause like the first one, there's no passion, there's no passion, there's peace. It's like, if you say, when there's no passion, there's peace, it makes more sense. But still, fuck them. The Jedi are just too extreme, but they're, like, right at the end of the day. Because the Sith are just dicks. I love a lot of the Sith Lords, like Bane, Plagueis is awesome.
Yes?
Plagueis is awesome, Palpatine is awesome.
What?
If you want books,
I hear you've been appointed
recommendations,
as
let
arbiter
me
in
know.
Sunri's trial. My husband is innocent. Please don't let him go to jail for a crime he didn't commit.
Sunri having an affair.
What? Don't insult us both. Sunri is a just and honorable man. How dare you accuse him of such a thing?
Madam, I would remind you that I am a Jedi. Now then, was he having an affair?
Yes. Yes, he was having
Thanks,
an affair.
Bastila.
He was seeing that Sith woman. After all these years we've been together, he just struck me like that. Not publicly, oh no. But inside, that's what it feels like. He started seeing Alasa last year. I had my suspicions for a while, but he was careless. Pretty soon everyone knew. But even though I'm sure that harlot was only using him, I know he couldn't have killed her. He came and confessed to the affair to me. He said he was going there to break it off, to end it. Maybe the Sith woman attacked him, and he had to defend himself. But even though he cheated on me, inside he's still the man I loved. Yeah. It's too kind and gentle to have killed her in cold blood.
He is a soldier though, and he's a fucking old man, and he's a fucking patriot, and he's a radical, and anything that's against his good old country, he's gonna shoot it down.
That was a long time ago, in a war far, far away. He's changed now, settled down. Oh, just please, prove his innocence.
Your husband's obviously a fucking dick. He cheated on you, and he's petty, and he just killed the Sith woman for no reason. And whether he kills her or not isn't gonna stop Malik from taking over the world. If he kills one Sith woman, he's not gonna stop Malik from taking over the entire galaxy. So fuck you and fuck your husband.
This is all a plot to discredit the Republic. Sunri is a victim of a Sith frame-up. Find the real evidence. That's all I ask. The real evidence will prove Sunri didn't do this.
Dude, like, even if I was like for real about any of this shit, he still shot somebody. So like, whoever pulls the trigger is definitely the murderer, even if they were both proxies for their governments. One of them still did the killing. I'm not about to say someone who killed somebody didn't kill someone. So fuck Sunry.
Well, I see you're back. Not that I don't appreciate the visit, but I had hoped you were going to speak to the warden so we might begin the trial. Oh, I grow weary of staring at these four bare walls. But I suppose you know what you're doing. You know, the role of arbiter cannot be taken lightly.
There's a few things we have to clear up.
Go ahead, ask. Ask what you need to. I've got nothing to hide.
Were you and Alasa having an affair?
I don't know what this must look like, yes. Yes, we were having an affair. I know it was wrong, but I'm a weak man. Alasa was beautiful and young. How was I to resist her charms? But I didn't kill her. I loved her. Please. I know I made a terrible mistake getting involved with Alasa, but I was going there to break it off with her. I did it, but found out later that she was dead. I don't deserve to go to jail just for having an affair, do I? You have to help me prove that I wasn't the killer.
You fucking bye.
Very well. I suppose there is still much you must do before the trial. Once you've gotten enough evidence to go to trial, just tell the warden we're ready. The sooner I get out of the cell, the better.
Well, on top of everything else, he killed someone on Manaan, and he didn't respect the Selkath's law, and he's fucking up their neutrality in the war. So, bye, old man. Sunry's stories. Sunry's admitted that he was having an affair with Alasa, but that he was going there to end it. He said he truly loved and never would have harmed her. Well, yeah, on top of that, he had an affair. Like, you cheated on your lover. You cheated on your partner, you dick. Fuck you. What is this? What can I do for you now? I'm here to begin Sunry's trial now. A certain human, once the trial has begun, it cannot be stopped. And once judgment is given, the case can never be reopened. You must be certain your investigations are complete before you request a trial. This is the role of arbiter. Are you certain you wish to begin trial now? Yeah, let's begin it. Very well, human. I shall advise the court, and we will begin immediately. Well, the records show that the trial of Sunry vs. the Auto City Authority has commenced. Presiding judges are Sheklar, Josa, Nalshikan, Kota, and Adula. This trial is to determine the culpability of Sunry in the death of the Sith Alasa. Representing Sunry and his defense as a member of the Jedi Order, do you have any opening statements? Sunry is guilty of the murder. I have this recording as proof. He shot someone on your planet, and you said there should be no violence. Even if Sunry thought about doing this, even if Sunry was smart, he would have like drugged her or something. He fucking used a blaster. What an idiot. Blasters are loud. At least like Okay, he's guilty of it. He broke the law. He cheated on his wife. He's bad at killing a person stealthily. Like, fuck him. He's guilty, I have a recording, and he's a dumbass. Recording, let this new evidence be entered in the records. This new evidence is most convincing. Yes, it seems to be. This shortens the trial considerably in light of this new evidence. There is no need to proceed with the witness or cross-examinations. This court hereby finds Sunry guilty of the murder of Sith Alasa in accordance with Stalker's law. Prescribed punishment for murder is death. Verdict has been delivered and the trial's now over.
This is the will of the court, but it doesn't feel like justice to me.
Remove the guilty party from this courtroom.
No!
Yeah, dude, Night Mother would be super ashamed of him. What the fuck, man? Yeah, why would you just shoot somebody in a small hotel? It's a small hotel. It's the smallest hotel. Exactly, he just takes a blaster to her. What an idiot. Where'd that shit go? Oh, whatever. You know what happened. We just fucking played the game. Alright, so now I'm gonna do the stuff for the star map. I have to kill this lady real stealthily. I'm gonna fucking shoot her with this loud gun. I have a laser gun, and this is a small area. Pow! Dummy. Sorry about that. I was keybinding mute because I'm eating food, and eating food doesn't sound good sometimes. Well, ever. Eating food never sounds good.
Hey, this street is for Sith only. You gotta pay a 20 credit toll to walk down this street.
This is a public street. You fuck.
Hiding behind the Selkat laws. Typical Republic cowardice.
No, I'm just being like a decent fucking sentient being. Respecting the laws of this planet we're on. These like nice, peaceful laws, they're not even bad laws.
Allow me to thank you for helping put that killer Sunry in prison. Alasa was a friend of mine, and the thought of her murderer going free enraged me. But thanks to you, justice was served. So, what can I do for you?
I want to ask you some questions.
You can ask, but I doubt you'll get many answers you'll like.
Why is the Republic hiring so many mercenaries?
Who knows? Some scheming plot, no doubt. Hopefully the Selkath uncover it and ban the Republic from the planet. Is there anything else?
I mean, I don't really want that to happen, but I'm just fucking curious. Why have the Sith taken such an interest in the Selkath youth?
I haven't the faintest clue as to what you're talking about. Is there anything else?
I'll be going now.
Go. Stay. Doesn't matter to me. If you want to, you can even wander up to the embassy gates. But don't expect to get inside.
You know what, fuck?
Allow me to thank you for... But...
I have a pass card.
If you have a pass, why are you bothering me with it? Just go in.
Huh! Cranky little shit. So... Let's see what happens. They really do love to be assholes for no reason.
I don't recognize you.
For no reason.
How did you get in here?
I have a pass card.
Your pass card is out of date, and I don't recognize you at all. We'll get to the bottom of this soon enough. Commander Gran, report to the security desk immediately. You authorized this person to enter. I don't know them, and their identification doesn't match up. They're spies.
What? Sound the alarm! Droids, destroy them!
So... if there was a way to make them, like, believe I'm okay to be here... like, okay. Yeah, there's no way there's no way this could be you could avoid conflict, fucking combat, what the fuck? There's no way you can avoid combat, like, what the hell? I'm just gonna play this and then, like, ask my friend about it some other time. 'Cause it sounds pretty nuts. I'm the stealthiest ever. Alright. Oh, T3 is out? Well, there's some...
I'm here.
Wow. Bastion like kick ass. Nerve enhancement package. I thought I could use this computer, but I guess not. Chani foil.
What?
God damn it, I can't switch party in here. What's gonna happen if I go back out? Yeah, I know what's gonna happen. No! Please don't save. Please don't auto-save. Hell yeah. Fuck. Alright, well, I guess I'm gonna have to be T3 Me, T3, and Bastila. I really wanted to bring Jolie along. This is
I'm here.
fine.
Sure.
This is all good. I'm just gonna, fucking save. Make sure Bastila has all her force points.
I'm here.
Yes?
Wow. Fucking wrecked. Water pump analysis. I really hate the inventory in this game. Commander Hasek, in regards to the system in place to cycle water from the ocean to the thermal heaters, what were you thinking? What made you put that airlock mechanism on the only other path to the north side of the base? Now everyone has to know how to cycle the water out of one room and into the adjoining one for each of the 3 rooms in sequence without accidentally flooding the room they're in. We lost 7 troopers just this week. Next time I'm there, you better show me how to fucking do this properly. I can't afford to lose any more of my aides while trying to get to the Cellcath. Adjutant. Sorry, sir, but we had to change the pump mechanism since one of the fish people swam into one of the intakes outside. The external flow controls push the water into the chambers north and south only now. The flow controls on the inside of wall switches the water between sides east and west. The trick now is to push the water to the north and south extremes and then switch the water east-west and walk through. The meters by the flow control panels show if there is water in the adjacent room. We've also installed lifeform detection sensors, so there shouldn't be any more aid problems. We're trying to get the system passed as quickly as possible, sir, but the Cellcath authorities monitoring our base have made this much more difficult. I hate this shit. It's not a cool puzzle. Look how sad I am. My name is Frumpdump. Look how sad he is. Anyway. The trick is to now push the water north to the north and south extremes, then switch the water east-west and walk through. Poor Frumpdump, man. He's so sad. He doesn't want to do this puzzle. The meters by the flow control panel show there's water in the adjacent room. Always fuck this shit up. Always fuck it up. I don't know if there's much more to explore in here, though. I'll explore it all later. Chamber beyond is filled with water. What does this do? Oh yeah, opens it.
Warning, activating flow control may flood occupied chambers. Please ensure all receiving chambers are empty.
Proceed. Okay. I would expect myself to have memorized this, but no.
Warning, activating flow control.
Proceed.
Warning, water transfer proceeding.
I think I have to go back and forth or some shit. Right? Is this full now? This is empty. And I should be able to go in here? No, fuck. Okay, so I'll be able to go in here. And then I do this... Wait. What? It's that easy? Fuck off. I'm doing two fucking saves. New slot. Front pump. Alright. I'm pretty sure there's some strong people in here. There's some strong boys in here. Fuck you. Damn. Damn. Wow. Wow. Holy shit. So I want a Jolie. I want a Jolie with me. Front pump. Can I? Nope. Damn it. I think they're like a cool extra room, like if you want some loot. I could set T3 to Grenader. Sometimes grenaders just throw grenades mindlessly.
Sure.
Sure.
Yes?
Okay.
Yes?
Let's see if I can do this properly. Dude, I need to play this game like how I fucking just did. That was great. That was satisfying as fuck.
What can I do?
Ariadu Strength Amplifier.
Yes?
Tarkin is from Ariadu, fun fact. Ariadu is a very cool planet. Damn it. Hair trigger. Bio antidote package. Ooh, I know what where that would come in handy for. Short lightsaber. If only I had the implants perk. I'm gonna get the implants perk next. I'm gonna focus on that.
Yes?
Yes?
Whoa!
Let's make this quick. So big.
Cryobend grenade, 7 credits. Adhesive grenade. Ooh, let's see what we can do on the computer. I'm sure we could do a lot. Slicing the computer, 0 spikes. East Barracks. Overload the power conduit. Conduit overloaded, switching to security camera. Return to system override menu. Security room. I don't know if that's very necessary. Security computer room, that's where I am, I think. Security reception, that's where we fucked everyone up. Training room. Oh yeah, this is just a cam. Yeah, there's nothing you can do in there. Training room, flow control room. Steam control room. Disassembly room. Oh, hell yeah. Corrupt sentry droid targeting. I might just disable them. Because 4 spikes is a lot. Hey, let's corrupt it. That'd be fun. Corrupt sentry droid targeting. Sentry droid reprogramming, complete auto targeting, engage, switching to security camera. Fuck up those Sith. Are they gonna do it? Are they gonna do it? No. I thought they would kill the Sith, but I guess not. Log out. 260 received.
Sure.
I can level up. Level up. Skills. Persuade. Okay. Feats. Let's see what I can do. Master empathy. This gives a +3 skill to persuade, treat injury, and awareness. I want to fuck with the implant stuff. I've never done that before. This feat allows the use of level 1 cybernetic implants. They can be purchased throughout the galaxy and have a variety of effects, modifying attack roll, just attribute scores, etc. Only 1 implant may be used at a time. Scouts get this feat for free at first level. I'm not going to worry about the... I could do master empathy and all that. I'm going to do implants. I've never done anything with implants. Fuck with it. Powers. Damn it. I hate when I can't upgrade the stuff I want to upgrade. I could do Valor. Regonomics or Noodles. Do you know if Force Valor stacks? Like, if I use Bastila's Force Valor and I use my Force Valor, will it stack? So I have no idea. If it stacks, I'm gonna get Force Valor. If any of this stuff stacks, that'd be so fucking cool. Valor. Increases physical attributes and saving throws of the Jedi and all party members by 2 points. Force resistance. Power offers some protection from direct force power attacks of the Jedi opponents, possibly negating their effects. Attacking Jedi makes an opposed roll using dice count of 20 plus his level versus dice count 10 plus defending character's level. If the attacker's result is greater, the attack succeeds. If the defender's total is greater, the attack has no effect. Force resistance lasts for 60 seconds. I'm gonna get force resistance just because when I fight Malik, or if I ever fight the Sith, that will come in. Alright, well, I'm just thanks for checking, Noodles. I'm gonna experiment. I'll just experiment and see if that stuff does anything. Thank you. Hell yeah. Dexterity +1. Implants are cool. I'm gonna level up the implants. Implant level 3. Immunity poison. Implant level 2. Immunity mind affecting. This implant regulates the nervous system, preventing loss of consciousness due to sudden impact or sensory overload. Is that immunity mind affecting? The question was if passives stack. Like I have say, okay, Reaganomics, say that I use Force Valor and then Bastila also uses Force Valor. Do those stats stack? Cause like, let's see, Force Valor. So let's say you know, where's fucking Bastila? Force Valor, you know, increases saving throws by 3 points. So she uses it and it increases saving throws, and if I use it, will it be 6 points because I used it and she used it? So we'll find out. Noodles and I can't really find an answer. Sort of weird. It's hard to, you know, it's weird. But I'm just gonna experiment and see what happens.
Sure.
But I just unlocked implants. Okay, I think I've seen like a billion arrows. Does she have force resistance too? Proof energy. Well, shit. We'll see. I'm gonna fuck around with it and see what happens. Thank you.
Yes?
You're fucking playing the game for me. Good job.
What can I do?
Sure.
I'm here.
What?
Let's see. What
can I
shitty
do?
is that? I didn't get Valor.
What?
Monkey farts? Not really. I got a Darth Bane skin mod, so you can play as Darth Bane. That's just character customization. I don't have anything I don't have anything that... Yeah, next time I level, I'll save. Yes, next time I level, I'll save. Also, I don't have any mods. I'm going to get the mod that deletes, what's it called? Gets rid of space battles.
What can I do?
Sure.
Oh my god, all that prep for this room? I thought this was the room with all the Sith in it. 100 credits, 25 credits.
Yes?
Yes?
Yeah, that was hilarious.
What
I
can
thought
I do?
this was the room with a bunch of Sith in it. I think that's the next room. My roommates just got home, so if there's background noise, I apologize. Fucking damn it. I was so ready for that mine. I didn't even know. What is this? Twisted by the dark side, the craft favored weapons, a fearsome appearance. Is this a... I can't tell if that's cortosis. It is. Yeah. Baka ceremonial blade.
Yes?
Yes?
Well, I didn't really need to. I didn't really need to equip cortosis stuff. You only really need to do that when something has an energy shield. If it has an energy shield, your energy weapons are going to be less effective. So you got to use a physical weapon. What's up? Oh shit! Fuck! That wasn't supposed to happen. That wasn't supposed to happen. I wasn't supposed to do that. Here, we'll see what happens. I don't think I was supposed to kill myself. Oh, damn it. We'll find out if I can still do this shit. There's Shasa. Intruders, should we alarm the alarm? No, wait, we cannot always be running to the Master's rope. We should handle this on our own. Perhaps this is a test and the Sith has prepared for us. What are you doing here? Only masters and apprentices are allowed in here. I'm Frumpdump. Shalis has me investigating the disappearance of young Selkath. I told your father to get suspicious, Sasha. He has always hated the Sith. My father doesn't understand. He's blinded by his own prejudice. The Sith are teaching us Master of the Force. Our alliance to the Sith will bring strength to Manaan and the Selkath people. The Sith are evil. What they told you was a lie. Public propaganda, the Sith are victims of lies and half-truths. They are not monsters, no more than the Republic. The Sith have promised to guide us in the use of the Force as a sign of their good faith, and once the Republic is defeated, the Sith promise to withdraw from Manaan and respect our independence. If the Republic is defeated, the Sith will enslave your planet. Spare us your lies. The Sith have treated us with nothing but respect and honor. You speak as if we are prisoners here, but we can... What's up? Oh, thanks, dude. Thank you.
Yes, certainly you must have heard of the destruction of Taris. It's your honorable friends that committed that atrocity.
Taris has done nothing but Republic lie. The Sith are such monsters, and prove it to us. Surely there must be some evidence of the horrors they commit. I mean, all the Republic wants is KotOR too. Sith are evil. They will use you to conquer Manaan for the KotOR. So you say, but why should we believe you? We need physical proof, not the words of some Republic sympathizer. Persuade, give me some time, I'll find proof the Sith are evil. Shasta, I think we should give them a chance to prove themselves. We will not report your presence to our Sith Masters. If you bring us proof of Sith lies and torture, we will return to our families and report to the Otto authorities. Until then, we shall stay here and continue our training in the ways of the Force. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what to do. Sorry about that, I got mail from my roommate. Well, I got mail.
What can I do?
And he's just giving it to me.
What?
Damn. Damn. I want to ask you some questions, T3.
What can I do?
Yeah, this next room is actually a good fight, a hard fight. Night speed, force shield.
What?
Damn it! I keep doing this shit.
How did you get in here? Wait. I recognize you. Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
As you wish, my eager apprentices. We shall remove this thorn from Malak's side once and for all.
Yeah, I was wondering if time passes during dialogue. And it looks like time does pass during dialogue because a lot of my buffs went away. Do I not have night speed anymore? Yeah, I don't have night speed anymore. What the fuck?
You shall fall.
Fuck.
Yes?
Wow. That one Sith gave 1,050 XP. That's crazy.
Let's make this quick.
Crystal Luxon. Retinal combat implant. Dark Jedi Master Robe. Ooh. Wait, it still thinks I'm in combat. Come on. Come on now. You know I'm not in combat. Game.
I'm here.
Dark Jedi Knight Robe, Ichani Dueling Shield, Advanced Med Pack.
Sure.
Let's see what these robes are all about. So I have Jedi Robe, Dark Jedi Knight Robe, Dark Jedi Master Robe, Defense bonus 3, Dexterity bonus 3. These robes offer superior protection while still allowing full freedom of movement. So that's 3-8. This was 2-8. Oh, so this just has more defense. Alright, cool.
What can I do?
I knew it. I knew there had to be something. Oh. Let's see what this data pad is. This data pad contains a single short cryptic message. The Juno Hadaran say to see Hulas on Manaan, come alone or not at all. Okay. Is that evidence for Selkath Youth? I know there's another room. Here, maybe? Yeah. This tortured Selkath was holding some sort of token. Maybe I should show the token to Shasa. From dump to the rescue. From dump to save all the people of the entire world. From dump is a good boy. Have you brought us evidence to back up your accusations? Have you found proof that the Sith are evil as you claim? Found a young Selkath dying from torture. Here, he gave me this thing. You fucking idiot. Shasta, this is a pin I gave Gallus when we were children. There's blood on it. You could have found it anywhere. For all we know, you killed Gallus. The Sith tortured him to death. Shasta, you know it's true. I don't know if we should believe them, Shasta.
Use the Force, then. Look into your heart, and you will realize what is truth and what is lies.
I didn't want to believe it, but I can no longer deny what I know to be true. Gallus is dead. The Sith are responsible. I must apologize for doubting you. The Sith are truly as evil as you have claimed. We must report this to Otto City authorities. Yes, we must report this at once. Thank you, human, for showing us the truth. You have saved us from a terrible mistake.
You have been saved from more than you know. Given time, the Sith would have turned you fully to the dark side, and you would have betrayed your world gladly.
Luckily, my friends, can stay here no longer. We must flee this foul embassy and warn our people against the plot to corrupt the Manaan youth. Eyesight points gained. Neural band. What am I wearing right now? Saves will, awareness +2. Awareness +4, Davix visor, improved power blast, damage resistance, demolition, security, awareness, saves will. I mean, this is will and awareness, so. Okay. I need to go to... Oh shit, it's all the way over there. Boy. Advanced gravity generator. Advanced gravity generator.
I'm here.
No,
Sure.
T3 can't do anything to that. I made that puzzle way too hard on myself before. Ooh, whoa, I wasn't expecting that. Shit.
I'm here.
What are you doing? Disengage. Fuck. Am Might have to use a med pack. Fuck. Damn, I'm missing like crazy. I'm gonna die. Whoa! Oh, I get it. This was a master. Holy shit. Wow. That was careless as fuck of me.
What can I do?
Yes?
That was crazy. Almost got fucked up.
I'm here.
Sure.
What can I do?
Yes?
You shall fall.
Hell yeah. Oh wow, there's a footlocker, how cool. Security decryption interface, universal computer interface. Data module. You managed to retrieve the encrypted data module from the Sith base. Now you need to return it to Roland 1 so he'll tell you what he may know about the star map on this world. Missing Selkath. You have found the young Selkath that were missing. They have been taken by the Sith and given some training in the dark arts. You have tried to convince them to return to the light side, but they won't budge. It will take some sort of proof to show them how evil the Sith really are. Yeah, I did that. Hell yeah. This room is like, I think there are 2 droids right behind this door. Let's see if I'm wrong again. I think they have energy shields.
Sure.
What can I do?
Sure.
I don't have energy shields. I could have sworn they used energy shields. Oh, fun fact, Jeremy Soule did this soundtrack. And Jeremy Soule did the Elder Scrolls, Skyrim, and Oblivion soundtrack.
Yes?
I'm almost sure as fuck that this next room has droids that have energy shields.
What?
Oh my god. That's funny. Souls series. I'm the best at Souls games. I'm the best Souls player there is.
What can I do?
Can do a lot of stuff. Treat injury. Awesome. She can do. This power is activated. Jedi's temporary granted 6+ bonus to defense and all saving throws. The effect lasts for 20 seconds. Let's see what else she has. She's stasis. Saber throw. Stasis is good. It's just better stun. Opponent targeted by this power is held in stasis, unable to move or take any action for 12 seconds. A successful fortitude save at the dice count of 5 plus the attacking character's level plus the attacking character's wisdom and charisma modifiers means the target is slowed for the duration instead of stunned. Computer use, security, repair. Demolitions. Accept. Droid upgrade class 3. Cool.
Sure.
This door is nothing. Look at that beautiful ocean in Manaan. Look at that beautiful ocean. This is nothing. It's a gas chamber. But yeah, it's weird. I'm pretty sure there's just a computer in there that you can hack. But yeah, for this soundtrack, you know, anything Star Wars, like, if any of these new composers don't try to emulate freaking John Williams, who did all the other Star Wars soundtracks. If you don't try to emulate him, then it's not gonna sound like Star Wars. So I think
sure
you sort of have to emulate John Williams if you want the shit you're making to sound like Star Wars. I don't think that's like them cheating or anything at all. I think they just need to make it sound the same with a new spin. You there, human, you're placed under arrest of Otto City's civil authority. I've done nothing wrong. Though the Sith Embassy here is considered sovereign territory of the Sith Empire, we have been monitoring an alarming number of weapon discharges and detonations from within the base. Inquiries to the staff of the embassy yielded no response. It would seem that contact had been cut. Cameras recorded you entering the base shortly after contact was lost. Fighting apparently began. It is the conclusion of Otto City's civil authority that you are responsible for the disturbances here, and you are hereby placed under arrest. You will come with us to await your trial. Material witnesses, these individuals who accompany you, will be detained at your vessel. The vessel itself is prohibited from leaving Manaan. We will leave now. Do not attempt to resist, or we shall resort to overwhelming force. Greetings, human. I'm called Wallace, and I have been selected as your arbiter for the duration of your trial. I don't need anyone to represent me. While it is true, you do not have that right. You do have that right. I would recommend against it due to your confinement. You have not had much of a chance to build up evidence to pursue your case. Also, I do not believe you off-worlders truly understand the minds of we Selkat. It would be best if you left your defense up to me. What have I been charged with? You've been charged with initiating violence within the Sith Embassy, murdering members of the Ambassadorial Commission of the Sith Empire, and disregarding our own laws regarding violence in Otto City. What can I do? I would first like to ask you a few questions regarding the events that led up to your arrest. I've already been given all the relevant data on you and your companions, so they can be disregarded. For what reason did you enter the Sith Embassy? I was invited. Indeed, that would explain the reason the pass card for entry was found in the university. What is your prior association with the Sith? I have no prior association. Indeed, since you have a pass card to the base, I can only assume you believe taking this route would lessen your sentence very well. That should be all information I require of you. If you wish, we can begin the trial whenever you're ready. I think I'd rather represent myself. Whilst you're right, I strongly recommend against it. I am versed in all necessary particulars of this case of Southern law. Off-worlder, you would do well to heed my advice. No, I represent myself. The off-worlders are not known for your mental prowess. I shall leave your demise up to you. Past experience as arbiter in the Sunry case may aid you in your defense now, human, but you must do a better job yourself given the crimes you're faced with. You stand accused of grievous murder, many Sith, and extensive property damage to their embassy here. How do you plead? Not guilty. Let the record show that the trials commenced. Presiding are Judges Shalkar, Josa, Nalshikan, Kota, and Dula. This trials is determine the culpability and punishment of this individual recent assault on the embassy. Given the severity of this trial, we can dispense with the normal formalities of the court and proceed directly. You've pleaded not guilty, yet there were reports of weapons fire and detonations from within the embassy. We've seen entering and leaving embassies have not conferred with the authorities about this matter, but from what available evidence, it would seem that you are the source of the disturbance. What's your explanation of being in the Sith Embassy? Fuck. Okay. It's either... I don't know if the data pad is good or if the Sith lured me inside. Oh, the young Selkath would be good. I was investigating the disappearances of young Selkath. You believe that Sith had something to do with the disappearance? The off-worlder has probably been listening to Shelas in his rumor mongering. Most likely. Do you have any proof to back up your assumption, human? Have the Sith been implicated? At this data pad. I found this token on a dead Selkath inside the Sith base. I recognize that token is from Galas, one of the youths that went missing. We found that in their embassy. The Sith have been taking them. The court will adjourn for a brief period to verify the evidence and discuss its importance. We have verified that this token was indeed from Galas, indicating the complicity of the Sith in the disappearance of our young. Gratitude for having rediscovered this heinous offense. All charges against you regarding this incident will be dropped. Heading suitable penalty against the Sith. Their embassy is considered off-limits to out-of-city security personnel. No calls or dissidents from their base will be attended until this matter is dealt with, as they are no longer subject to the protections of Selkath law. You've been found innocent, and you may leave as your desire. This trial is now over. Alright. Cool. I'm gonna go... What am I doing now? Going to talk to Roland Juan? Yeah. Come on, T3. I need to get someone faster in my party. Look at that dingus. I want to hang out with Mission, actually. Hang out with Mission. We need to have her, she has a side quest that needs to happen. Attributes. Put dexterity into her because I'll use T3 for other shit. Security, treat injury. Stealth. Okay, whatever. Accept. Alright.
Sure.
I'm here.
Yeah?
Yes?
Yeah, let's do this. That was fun. Dude, this is so beautiful. Dude, who's monkey farts? You hate Manaan? Manaan is amazing. Manaan is very cool. You're entitled to your opinion, but I think you're wrong. I think I'm just a sucker for aesthetics and shit like that. And this song and Selkath are cool as hell. Yeah, he totally dipped. He gone. I'm so late on that comment.
Have you managed to retrieve the data from our droid in the Sith base?
Yup.
Excellent. It does not appear to have been tampered with. So the Sith did not manage to copy its contents yet. And now for your information. We are not supposed to speak of this, but since you are a Jedi and we have exhausted all the other options, I think I can entrust you with this. As you know, the Republic is fighting for its very existence against the evil of the Sith Empire. As you also undoubtedly know, we're doing very poorly. We need much in the way of supplies and material to stem the tide of battle and bring us victory. Manaan is the sole source of KotOR, the most powerful medical substance in the galaxy. Frankly, we need as much of it as we can get.
What's the Republic done?
The Selkath conservatives, with their neutrality treaties, seek to treat the Sith and the Republic equally. This includes KotOR exports, but a few more far-sighted Selkath see that if the Sith are ever allowed to win, the galaxy will be plunged into darkness, and there would be nothing to stop them from taking Manaan anyway, so we made a deal.
sort of deal.
We recently began construction of a secret underground facility to harvest kolto directly at its source. We also hope to one day be able to synthesize it effectively. Current techniques are insufficient for the task, so we must mine it for now. The amount we take would hardly be noticed, since most is lost naturally before it reaches the surface anyway. We were nearing completion of the base when the digging teams reported some sort of obstruction. An ancient building or artifact, possibly your star map. Transmissions from the base were cut off abruptly after that, and we haven't heard from the station since.
Why haven't you investigated?
As you may have noticed, we're hiring a lot of mercenaries around here. Ostensibly, they're to be shipped off-world to aid in our fight against the Sith, but they're really for another purpose. When we lost contact with the station in the Rackard Rift, we sent our contingent of Republic soldiers down to investigate. None returned. We've tried hiring mercenaries and sending them down as well, but none of those expeditions have returned either. The reason we really sent that droid underwater, and the reason we needed its data back so badly, was to find out what happened to the Rackard Rift station. But now that we have the data back, our operation is in no danger of exposure to the Sith. And now I must live up to my end of the bargain.
How'll I get down there?
I took the liberty of having a submarine prepared for your departure. Merely use this card to get past the door behind our kolto packing room and enter the sub they're in. It has been programmed to take you down to the station, and also to take you back up should you need something. I would send soldiers to assist you, but we've lost many of ours, and nearly exhausted the mercenary population of this planet. The soldiers we have are barely enough to keep this base secure. The Sith have also noted our interest, and begun to bribe mercenaries away from us. Please, find out what happened to the facility. There may be some survivors left down there. Perhaps even the head scientist, Kono Nola. Good luck in your efforts.
Thanks, dog. Yeah, KotOR are really unique. Intellectual, seriously, and heavily bureaucratic. All other aliens are very similar to humans. Twi'leks are kind of dumb like Rhodians. Yeah, they are very out there. Yeah, for real. Alright, so,
I'm here.
I think I'll get those credits later from the side quests. I'm just gonna go on down to the place, and I'm gonna get Jolie up in my party. Wait, maybe I should talk to Mission a little bit.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there, and now it's just gone.
Sorry, I don't know what to say.
I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's just, it's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malik, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Thanks, Mission. You are awesome. Alright, well, I'm just gonna get out Jolie and get down to the Hackart Rift. Old man. Treat injury, powers. Let's do lightsaber throw for him. I have another power. Improved force armor. 6+ to defense and all saving throws for 20 seconds. Accept. Alright, well, let's get going to the Hackart Rift. Make sure he's still on, yeah, Droid Jedi support. Droid Jedi support. Whoa, why are you on Droid Jedi support? Dingus. Front dump, you're supposed to be on default attack. Submersible. Submersible can be used to descend to the Deep Ocean Hacker Research Station. Use the submersible. I don't know, front dump. Front dump, you need to get your shit together. Alright, yeah, let's play this shit. Antidote kit. Repair kit.
How did you get in? Did they send another submersible? Quick, we have to get out of here. We have to get away.
What happened?
No! No, we have no time. We have to leave now. I managed to close the door after they killed everyone else, but I don't know how long it will hold.
I have to find the star map.
I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen any map. Just stinking, raking death. The Selkath, they went crazy. They started killing anything that moved. Someone must have triggered the defense systems too, because all the droids activated as well. I was one of the mercs the Republic sent down here to find out what happened. We came down and secured the first couple of rooms. There were bodies everywhere. And the Selkath came out, screaming and croaking their fishy little war cries.
Stop calling them fish, you dick. What happened to the scientists?
They're dead. All dead. They swarmed out and over us. There was no way we could stop them, so we ran. But hardly any of us made it. I locked the door behind us, but the others had already left in the submersible. The sharks. The Ferox are out there, and worse. I heard an explosion shortly after the submersible left. They didn't make it. Just food for the sharks and the Selkath. Like us.
I have to get into the station.
No! I locked the door so the Selkath won't get in. If you open it, we're all done for.
I have no choice.
If you go in there, you're dead. You're all dead. If you want to die, then go. You won't hear me mourning for you. I'll stay here and be safe until some sort of real rescue comes.
Turn on your added. Mission for the Republic. You have found that all Selkath and the defensive systems in the Hacker Rift Station have gone insane. The station is overrun with mad Selkath and malfunctioning machinery. Somewhere in this base may be a clue to the star map. The Republic has constructed a secret facility at the bottom of the Hacker Rift with the purpose of secretly harvesting and synthesizing KotOR. Roland Wan has offered the use of Republic submersible to travel down to the ocean floor. He mentioned that Republic has run across some old ruin near the rift itself. Alright. This shit confused me. This, you know, I don't want to do spoilers, but something later down here confused the fuck out of me.
How can I help?
Never mind.
Can I suggest?
We'll see though. Hey, Hawkmoth. I see that you're hosting. Thank you, Hawkmoth. You are a homie. If you're in this, if you're seeing this, thank you, Hawkmoth. That's very nice of you. Yeah. Feel free to talk. Can you hint about it? Can I hint about it? The stuff involving a specific armor that you have to put on. Fuck it. Pretty much, I didn't know how to get out to the ocean floor, and I couldn't find the fucking submersible suits or whatever. The aqua suit. I couldn't find that shit. Damn it. I can't do party selection. But now I know how to find it. So I was like, how the hell do I get out? Fuck this. I don't need to slice. Actually, I might get, I need to see who has a better computer use skill. Well, alright. Jolie has a better skill. Still 2 spikes. Download areas, schematics. Fuck it. I can always buy spikes later. Now I have a map.
Yes?
So, first of all, let's overwrite that front pump save. Front swims. Yeah, so I want to go to get the Enviro suit. Yeah, it's a nook. Down a few turns, so you can get lost. Hell yeah. Reaganomics knows so much about this game. I don't really need to tell her what to do right now. It's nothing huge.
Yes.
That was weird. Yeah, that little hiccup. Saying oh sure about that weird hiccup. Just like didn't force jump all the way over there. That was weird. So this game, Fable Oblivion. Well, hell yeah, I play a lot of Oblivion, so I guess I'll be playing Oblivion next. You can chill. I think they can poison.
You shall fall.
Aw, how sad. Bane's med pack, adhesive grenade. No remains from them. What a bummer. Parts, thank you. Oh, is that a dead Sith? Yeah, it's a dead Sith. Sigil Crystal, Jedi Master Robe. I don't know what Jolie has equipped. Jedi Knight Robe. I'll give him a Jedi Master Robe. And she has Jedi Knight Robe. We have another Master Robe that she can wear. Wait, let's see.
And you need...
What?
Cool. Need an energy shield.
Never too old for this!
All right. Cool. What does this say? Equipment pack? Med pack.
You cannot win.
Wow. Sonic emitter, scientist memo. This game is so weird on what it chooses to be a quest item and not, you know, like, it's weird. Let's go to the scientist memo. It's like, I definitely think a scientist memo should be part of the quest items. In response to those friction sharks outside, I managed to whip up a little something in one of the workrooms. This is a sonic emitter which should scare them off. The sound seems to work better in a lot of underwater than through the air, and if you fix it on the outside of an envirosuit, just push the button every time they get near and you'll have no problems. So I was just wondering, when am I going to get that raise? Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. That will help me a lot though. In a little bit. Motherfucker.
So be it. The Force fights with me.
Jesus. Oh, damn.
There.
Oh, god damn it. Scientist memo, medpack, sonic emitter. I bet you it's the same scientist memo. In case you didn't get the other one, they'll probably just do the same thing to make sure you know how to use it. Journal strength, frag grenade.
Yes?
Yes?
Sure.
I guess I have to break it. Environmental suit. Items received. I don't know what's in here. I don't know if there's anything important in here. Parts. I mean, whimpering locker.
Is somebody out there? Fishy, fishy, fishy. Come and eat me too. You can't get me, little fishy. Not in here. I'm safe behind my walls.
Frump Dump and I have been sent by the Republic to investigate what's happened here.
Investigate? You're just like the others. Fodder for the Selkath. Walk and fish next. Trump, trump, trump. If you can run, you might be fast food.
When the Selkath went insane and started killing everybody, I locked myself in here. I'm safe in here. Nothing can hurt me in here. No fishy food for me.
Oh my god. Come out will protect you from the Selkath.
No. That's what the others said. Mercenaries like you. But they're dead. The Selkath ate them. Lunchy munchy.
Only the ones left in the south part of the base might still be alive for where the KotOR is. Few fishies there, but many fishies in between the water.
What made the Selkath insane?
No, go ask them. When the demon screamed, it shook every mind in the station. We fell to the ground but survived. Fishy fishies, though, they just got hungry.
Come out. If you don't come out, I'm just gonna leave you in there.
Bye-bye. Go look for fishy people. They'll chomp and bite and chomp and bite. Food for fishy. That's you.
Alright, dude. Everyone's low-key racist about the Selkath. Sup? Jolie, you need to figure your life out. I don't know how important this is. I don't know what's in it. I don't even know if it's important. Let's see. 200 credits, med pack. I like that. That's nice. Hyper battle stimulant, defense med pack. I never use the stimulants. Are those pretty much for if you play on hard difficulty? Fuck. Oh god.
Yes?
Sure.
The song right now is sort of like classical. It's weird, but I like it.
You there.
Wow, I'm leveling up. Skills, persuade, powers. Ooh, oh, I thought I had the highest level of speed. Master speed. This power allows the Jedi to move with such a speed that for the duration of the effect, 36 seconds, movement speed is doubled, defense is increased by 4, and 2 attacks per round are gained. Hell yeah, thanks. What's up? What's up, boys? Holy shit. Am I doing 3 hits per round? I'm doing 3 hits per round. Why is that? Yo, Reaganomics, why am I doing three hits per round? Damn. Power, movement speed is double, defense is increased, 2 attacks per round are gained. So, 1 attack per round is gained. So 1 attack is... Yeah, it's master speed. Oh my god, that's crazy. When I read it the first time, I didn't think it was that good. That's fucking amazing. Three attacks per round. Count me the fuck in. Huh. It's not budging. Whatever. Airlock. For some reason I thought it would cap at 2 per round, but 3 attacks per round is nuts. God damn it. Yeah, I did, where is it? Graphics, advanced options, frame buffer effects. If you turn off frame buffer effects, the that annoying effect will go away. Jilly, you fucking idiot. Advanced medpack of Verpine prototype ion blaster. Push your door. Activating airlock control. Oh shit. Gauging airlock seals. Success, continue. Warning, hostile environment. Environmental conditions. Environmental suit advised. You only have 1 environmental suit available. If you proceed through the airlock, all party members will have to stay behind until you return. Leave party members and begin airlock sequence. Pressurizing airlock chamber, success. Releasing airlock seal, success. Yeah, so this part sucks. Just because it's slow, it's not well thought out, and it's just slow as fuck. You for real have to go this slowly the whole time. Yep.
Who's there? You're not Cellcast, I can see that much. Are you another rescue crew?
I am from Dump. The Republic sent us down to investigate.
I'm a merc the Republic hired a couple days ago to investigate. But all we found was a bunch of insane Cellcast killing everything that moves. All my companions are dead. The Cellcaps swarmed over us. There were dozens of them. And they looked wrong, somehow. Like something had changed inside them. Insane or something. Oh, I'd have gone back to the surface long ago if this complex hadn't been overrun by all those crazy Cellcaps. There's no way for me to get to the submarine docking bay.
What are you doing in the underwater section of the facility?
I discovered a way to get to the bay and seal off the rest of the base. I just have to find the KotOR harvester they built on the edge of the Harakert Rift. It's got an emergency override to open the doors to the submarine docking bay. And I could get in from the outside. I figured my only chance was to slap on an environment suit, head out onto the ocean floor, and check that harvester out for myself. Besides, it's gotta be safer out on the ocean floor than back in there with all those crazed Cellcap mutants running around looking for dinner.
You wait here and I'll go check it out.
I'm not spending another minute in this facility. Not with those psychotic fish people all over the place. I'm heading out to the ocean floor right now. It leads to another complex of buildings. Going through them is the only way to reach the KotOR harvester. We should probably stick together, but I won't wait around in here with the Cellcath. You can catch up with me if you want. Down the hall and through the doors on the right. I'll be waiting on the ocean floor where it's safe.
Alright, dude. Yeah, I try to ignore this part of Manaan because everything else in Manaan is so great. This just sucks, and I never remember where to go. Is this out? Yeah, this is out. I think I want to go left. Yeah, you haven't found a mod yet? Okay, I don't know what is wrong with BioWare. There's so many stupid parts in this game. Is this part, all the space battles? It doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know what the fuck they were on. I never say that term, but... Cause like, what the actual fuck were they thinking? Yeah, for real. Yeah, for real. I agree. Reaganomics said, because this part was removed or a speed buff was placed on the suit like in KotOR 2, this planet would have head and shoulders the best. Yeah. You are right. Fucking Reaganomics. Is that from something or is that just a good pun? Fuck. That was close. Like, I just don't understand. Why were they... Like, let's make this part of this beautiful planet super slow. Also, this water isn't very deep at all. Is this supposed to be the ocean floor? Reggae Reagan, oh my god. That's funny. Oh fuck. I like it. I like it. I picked it because reggae and Reagan are super close in letters. One day I just wanted to shorten it to Reaganomics. It does flow super nicely. Alright, fucking... Yeah. What were you thinking, BioWare? Average plasma mine. Oh, look at them wigging out of there. Sup, dude? Alright, I'm gonna master speed, force armor. See if I can do this shit on my own without my Jedi buddies. Of course I can. Fucking ridiculous build. Iron grenade. Cryobrain grenade. Breath mask. Cool. Locker, computer spiked 4, antidote kit 2. Yeah, it's so cool. I love... How many times can I say I love Manaan? Do it, I did it. And then they were like, hey yo, let's put a super slow as fuck tunnel with spooky selkies. That's funny. Yeah, I don't fucking get it, dog. Breath mask. This is standard issue gear for Republic forces and most professional soldiers, protecting against a variety of gas-based attacks. I'm digging playing games where I have to read a lot. It's sort of fun.
No, you can't come in here. You'll let the Firaxa and the Selkath in. No, stay out! Stay out! I won't let you open the door for those monsters to get in. I'll stop you. I'll suck all the pressure out of the chamber. That'll stop you.
Kill them! Kill them now!
60 seconds to complete depressurization.
Yo.
54 seconds to complete depressurization.
Accessing airlock control success. Continue. Warning. Pressurization sequence active. Oh, I don't have enough spikes for it.
48 seconds to complete depressurization. 42 seconds to complete depressurization. 36 seconds to complete depressurization.
No. The Firaxa will get us. No, the Selkath are coming. No!
No! Ah!
Calm down, you idiots. Everything will be fine.
I'm sorry for what I did. I don't know what came over me. I just panicked when I heard someone outside the door. Please forgive me. I'm just so scared.
We're both just scared.
When the Selkath went crazy, I thought everyone else except me and Sammy went mad. We had a few people outside the station when it happened.
The Firaxan sharks just tore them apart. It was like they were frenzied.
The next thing we knew, our Selkath researchers started screaming and clawing at everything around them. My team was torn apart and eaten before my eyes. Sammy and me, I thought we were the only ones left. We heard the Selkath outside the doors every once in a while. Strange noises echoing through the base.
We thought everyone was dead. Dead or insane. I must have been hysterical. I don't know what I can say. I truly apologize for the horrible mistake I was making.
I'm KotOR Nolan, and this is Sammy. We were scientists working here on the Harakard Rift project.
You seen a star map?
A star map? I don't know anything about a star map down here.
But there were some ruins that were excavated when we were digging the foundations for the last section of the KotOR harvesting machine.
But we can't go anywhere near those now. Maybe that's why it all happened in the first place.
What happened?
We don't know. Not for sure.
The work teams were outside in the rift, near the vent. Then there was this rumbling, and my head felt like it was splitting open.
This monster rose up from the rift.
It was a Firaxa shark, I think. Bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Bigger than our submersibles.
It was like it was screaming inside my head.
Then all the Selkaths started screaming too. And they turned on us.
Turned on you? What did the shark have to do with it?
Well, maybe it was protecting the ruins by the rift.
It could have been. It might have a lair in the Harakard Rift near the KotOR vent. That might explain a few things too.
Like what? Could explain.
Like why it reacted so violently when our construction efforts got closer to the vent. And also, why it's so large. It must be feeding off the KotOR. Would have to be ancient indeed for it to reach that size. With KotOR as a food source.
And all those other Firaxan sharks? Those might be its offspring.
Which would be why they all swarmed when it called out to them. Children coming to protect their mother.
So what can I do about it?
The Firaxan sharks have always been a serious problem. We had some blasters and projectile cannons to defend against them, but they still got some of our workers from time to time.
We were working on a soluble chemical compound that would drive them away. Something that smelled or tasted repulsive to them, but we never got it working right.
Oh, I think not. Even flawed like it is, it should be ideal for this situation.
No, it's not working right. You don't know what it'll do.
What are you talking about?
The repellent we made was supposed to drive Firaxan sharks away, but we never got very far in its development. The one we tested instead was violently toxic to them, rupturing their outer skin in seconds and preventing them from drawing oxygen from the water by clogging their intakes.
Which is exactly what we need in this situation. Something to kill that monster shark that destroyed our station.
But we don't know how else the chemical reacts. We only tried it in a controlled environment. In the open ocean, who knows what it could do? It could even affect the KotOR.
We know exactly what it'll do. It'll kill the shark. That's what we designed it to do.
What else could I do?
You don't need to do anything else. We have a canister of the toxin here right now. We were working on it before the giant Firaxan drove all the Selkath insane. All you need to do is insert it into the main KotOR harvester and have it vented. Get away as soon as you can. We don't know how much worse it'll affect the giant Firaxan shark.
What other choice do I have, though?
Well, the monster seems to have been driven out by the machinery we installed at the edge of the rift. We've seen it out there on the cameras, bashing itself against the machines. I think if you could destroy the machinery we installed, the shark would calm down and retreat back into its lair inside the rift.
How would I do that?
You can reprogram the harvesting machines to overpressure their self-oxidizing fuel, so that the fuel tank canisters will rupture and the entire machine will destroy itself. The hydrolium gas we use is a gas at 1 to 3 million Sangin, a liquid at about 4 million Sangin, and a solid above that. When it's a liquid, it's very explosive. If you inject enough of the hydrolium gas into the tank, the pressure will be so great that it'll turn to liquid form and start a chain reaction inside the machine.
But we'll lose everything we've built here. All those years of work.
It's better than whatever your chemical will do to the water.
I'll try to destroy the harvesting machine.
Good. Destroying the machinery will be better in the long run. We can't risk damaging the environment or the KotOR. You'll have to break into the computer on the harvesting machine and fiddle with the fuel injectors to get the tank pressure up to the point where the hydrolium will liquidize. Once the machinery is gone, the shark should leave.
That won't work and you know it. We have to vent the toxin from the harvesting machine. Once the shark is dead, we can get back to mining the KotOR. You know what you have to do.
I just hope you make the right choice.
Mission for the Republic. There are ancient ruins near the rift that the KotOR is harvested from, but there's also some sort of huge Firaxan shark out in the water. The two scientists you met, Kono Nolan and Sami, have given you several possible ways of defeating this beast. Kono says you should poison it like a fucking idiot that he is, and he's dumb, and that's not nice to do to sharks. Sammy thinks that this toxin may contaminate the water or environment. She says that if you cause the machinery to rupture and explode, the beast may go back to its slumber. She says that you need to get the pressure of the harvesting machine's fuel tanks to exactly 4 million senjin, and this pressure, the fuel will extremely be unstable and explode. Yup. I think I'm going straight, right? Probably some cool stuff to do in here. Fuck, he wasn't attacking anything. Computer spike antidote kit. God damn it. Alright, so I'm gonna go out and do some stuff. Oh shit, is there something in here that's gonna explode on me? I feel like last time something exploded in here. Nope. Cool. What's up, idiots? Alright. Pressure door. Activating airlock control. Continue engaging airlock seals. Success. Continue. Warning, hostile environment conditions. Arrival until suit. Advised. Begin airlock sequence. Pressurizing. Releasing airlock seals. Time for hell. This shit. I'm telling you. Jesus, BioWare, what were you thinking? It's seriously so terrible. We really need another KotOR. Cause I ain't into MMOs that much. I think if there's an MMO I'm gonna get into, it's gonna have to be KotOR. It's gonna have to be Star Wars: The Old Republic. KotOR control panel. Yeah, please KotOR 3, says Regonomics. Dude, I need it. I need it. I heard there's a class-based RPG coming up for Star Wars though. Buddy told me that. Access fuel tank pressure control. Operating warning. Hydrolium unstable at 4 million. Engine pressure control will rupture container pod. That's what I'm trying to do. Fuel injector pod at 0 of 3 million. Container pod at 0 of 5 million. KotOR is decent, but the combat isn't great, and the quests make you go all over the place. I like KotOR's cell system a lot more than the quests, and were a lot more unique. I feel you. Yeah, like sometimes an open world game. I was talking about this with my girlfriend, and like an open world game. You know how the big thing is like the next big open world RPG. It's like just because it's an open world RPG or an open world game or a game with a lot of places you can explore doesn't mean it's a good game. Like there are plenty of games that could be open world RPGs. Yeah, I feel you. Regonomics said, like, I can't blame them because an MMO is a huge in competition, but sort of still want to blame them. Yeah, I guess since it's an MMO, like, right off the bat, I'm not going to dig it. Because the same with ESO, I really can't get into ESO. Like, I can force myself to. I'm sure if I join a guild or something and start interacting with people, I'll do it. But, fuck, let's do this. Fuel injector pod. 33 million. Container pod, 0.5 million. Full container pod. Yeah. Yeah, Mirror's Edge 2, I own Mirror's Edge 2. But I can't fucking play it because my CPU isn't good enough. But Mirror's Edge, like, Mirror's Edge is my shit. That is my favorite. It's my favorite fucking game. I mean, it's not my favorite game, but it's so good. I never know how to fucking do this, and I'm impatient, so I just click and 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 click. Dump. Transfer. Bill. 3 million, 35 million. Dump can transfer from injector to that. Almost had it. Yeah, I totally knew that. Fill. Transfer. Fill. Oh god. Oh god, please spoil it. Spoil this shit. Oh wow. Emergency shutdown initiated. Failure. Warning, warning, container pod unstable. Evacuate immediately. Reaganomics plays KotOR. Good job, Reaganomics. Hell yeah. I think I have to go over here to trigger this shit. Now the KotOR harvesting machine system has been destroyed. The Great Friction shows no signs of hostility and allows you to pass. Thanks, dog. Alright, about to get the fourth star map. Mario meets Star Wars. Mission for the Republic. You have overloaded the fuel tanks for the KotOR harvesting machinery and caused it to explode. With the machine gone, giant friction shark lost interest and returned to wherever it had layered. You found one of the star maps in the ruins it had been guarding. Quest for the Star Forge. You've discovered another ancient star map beneath the oceans of Manaan. As before, the map is incomplete, but each map you find fills in more missing pieces of the puzzle. Hopefully, once you find all the star maps, they will give you the location of the Star Forge. Fuck yeah. Do a hard save. From swims. I wish there was a travel back thing. Nope. KotOR control panel. So long. This is great gameplay. This is my favorite part of any game that ever did exist. Wow. I've never been so amazed at a game. This is so amazing. Wow. Talk to Sammy,
We
because
saw
other
what you
guy's a
did out
fucking
there on the
idiot.
cameras. Destroying the machinery was the right thing to do for everyone. That creature, the giant Firaxan shark, the guardian of the KotOR or whatever it was, seems to have calmed down a lot. It may even be safe to go outside now, but we'll stay here and wait for the Republic rescue crews. Thank you for not making a huge mistake.
You'll be waiting a long time. Alright. Yes, my favorite part. I love being slow as fuck. Reaganomics, do you ever read any of the Star Wars novels? Or Krillian? Or Noodles? They will change your life. If I were you, I would start with the Darth Bane trilogy. Drew Karpyshyn. Haven't gotten around to do it though. Probably binged them all one day. Yeah, Drew Karpyshyn, he wrote this. He wrote all the KotOR stuff. And then he wrote the Darth Bane trilogy also. Oh, dude. Well, first off, there's a book in between this and KotOR 2 called Revan. So if you want to do Old Republic, you should read Revan, which is in between this and KotOR 2, and then the Darth Bane trilogy, which is 4,000 years after this. Those are by Drew Karpyshyn. And Darth Bane trilogy talks about how Darth Bane initiated the rule of 2 and brought the Sith down to just 2 instead of Legion. Very good. That takes 1,000 years before Phantom Menace. And then you got Darth Plagueis is my favorite Star Wars novel. It's very political, but Darth Plagueis is about Palpatine and his master when he was a Sith apprentice. When Palpatine was a Sith apprentice.
At last, my search is over.
What's up, fucker?
I was beginning to fear someone else had killed you and deprived me of the pleasure. You may have defeated the pathetic bounty hunter my master sent after you, but you are no match for me. I have studied at the foot of the Dark Lord himself.
You're Malik's apprentice? I can't say I'm impressed.
Your words mean nothing to me, unless you wish to beg for your life. No? Then I shall try to make this both quick and painful.
Master Speed. Force armor. Fuck.
I'm here.
Dude, I'm fucked right now.
Yes.
Shit. This is crazy right now. Anyway, Darth Plagueis is my favorite. You starts off with Plagueis. This is like 70 BBY before Battle of Yavin. So yeah, 70 years before Battle of Yavin, Episode 4. And it's pretty much about how the Sith amassed so much wealth and power, and it's pretty much the most in-depth, badass like, just amazing prequel to the entire Star Wars movies. It explains all the little intricate details that Phantom Menace should have explained. It explains Clone Wars, it explains so much stuff. And there's even a cool theory with Anakin's conception in the book. But it's phenomenal. And then I recommend reading all of them, but after that would be... After that, I would definitely suggest Tarkin. It's right after Episode 3, and you can see Tarkin and Vader do some stuff together. Yeah, yeah, Darth Plagueis really does the prequels a lot of justice. But since you're a KotOR fan, I would start with Revan. It's sandwiched between KotOR 1 and 2, and then Darth Bane trilogy. Phenomenal. All Drew Karpyshyn, and then Plagueis, which is pretty much the prequel to the movies, all the movies. That's written by James Luceno. There's also a Rogue One prequel book that everyone needs to read called Catalyst, and that shows how the Death Star was being built during the Clone Wars for the Republic, and you get more backstory on the Ursos, Jyn Erso,
You've returned.
Galen,
I was
Lyra.
beginning to fear that you too might have been lost.
More
Did you
Tarkin.
find out what
You
had
can see
happened down
Tarkin
there
in the
at facility?
prequels. It's fucking amazing. Yeah, you love reading the novels, and then when you go back and watch the movies, you feel like you know so much because you spent hours in these books.
Insane.
Selkath went insane.
What did they do, and why?
Killed almost everyone in the station.
They killed everyone? And the mercenaries we sent later? That's horrible. What caused them to all go insane at once like that?
Construction woke something up.
Something was down there? Living in the rift by the Kolto?
A gigantic friction shark that drove all the Selkath insane.
That's horrible. The entire operation wasted by a disaster we could never in 1,000 years have foreseen. What has happened to the facility itself? Were there any survivors?
A few scientists have survived.
Well, that's good to know. Good to know indeed. But what has happened to the facility? Was it damaged?
The harvesting machine was destroyed.
No, that is terrible. That will set our work back years. It may even cost us the war. While I am glad that you were able to solve our problems, the cost may have ended up being much too high. But you have done your job and helped us in our time of need. And for that I thank you. Oh, and did you end up finding your star map?
Yup.
As you can see, by helping us, you helped yourself. Perhaps we can work together again in the future.
Awesome. Yeah, I personally love the prequels. For me, it's all about lore, and it's about lore, universe, and backstory. The script and the acting with Hayden Christensen, none of that really, it's not the best, but I can look past it for sure, and I know a lot of people can't look past it. I just like to analyze it from, a plot perspective and like a history perspective. Like, there's so much going on during the prequels, and especially once you read Plagueis, the prequels are so interesting. Because you get all the politics, you learn all about how Palpatine got where he is. He never got the flack for Hayden. He's not great, but he's acted way better in other movies. Yeah, have you seen his episode in the Goosebumps?
What?
The Goosebumps show from the 80s? Or that show might have been 90s, but he was in the Goosebumps show. It was just Lucas showing his lack of skill in directing, a creative mind, but flustered with leadership. Dude, exactly. You know exactly what's up. People won't look at it that way. And it's the complete opposite with JJ. Like, okay, I'm not even gonna talk about Force Awakens, but anyway, yeah. Just check out the books. I revisit them frequently. I was sick for 2 days and just finished listening to Bane again. Bunch of stuff. They're great. They're just so good. Stop Human. Detected number of underwater detonations coming from the vicinity of the Hacker Rift. You have been known to have asked questions about this, and our spy monitors in the Republic Embassy reported you leaving a submersible that descended to the Hacker Rift. You will come with us immediately to answer for your actions, or we'll be forced to take you by force. Very well, come peacefully. Yeah, the audiobooks for all that stuff, they're voice acted, they got blaster effects, they have so much cool shit. But if they can do that, the whole system could. Silence is not for outsiders to hear. Well, Human, you find yourself in the most difficult situation. The Hacker Rift is the most precious resource on Manaan, and anything that threatens it or the KotOR it produces threatens our entire species. We will not tolerate threats of our neutrality or our existence and our way of life. As much as we admire your republic and your order in particular, I believe you will have a hard time explaining your role in this incident adequately. We have determined that you are responsible for the detonations that occurred near the Hacker Rift. We demand to know what occurred down there. If the Republic has broken its neutrality treaty with us, the repercussions shall be grave, very grave indeed. What have you done to the Rift? Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing. That if you have Netflix, you gotta go watch that episode. Hayden and Goosebumps. It's so funny. He's this little sad, like, Canadian boy. That whole series is really funny, actually. It should be on Netflix still. It's just funny as shit. All the Goosebumps. Explosions were at the research station. Explosions were at the research station. Both our governments set up there. Research station? What are you talking about? Don't try to lie to us, Human. We know of this. What? Will be discussed later. This cannot be kept silent. The council will hear nothing of this, and you will keep your silence or be ejected from the court. We cannot silence. What has happened at the research station? What caused the explosions? The entire station had been driven mad. Oh no, the machinery had woken up a giant friction shark. Giant friction. Fuck, I can't talk anymore. I've been reading so much. Could it be possible? It's only a legend. But he said he killed it, didn't he? He killed the shark, Human. I destroyed the machinery to save it. Progenitor, it must have been. Quiet, it's merely a myth. It could not fit for outsiders to hear. If it was the life-bringer, our ancestor of our species, think of what this could mean. If it always laired there, then perhaps the KotOR. Enough, off-worlders are not to hear of such things. He said he saved it, he destroyed the harvesters to save it. This, I believe, will require more thought on both your actions and on what must be done in response. This court will adjourn while we deliberate. You reviewed your actions and the situation, Human. Thank you for the destruction of the machinery and saving the giant friction shark, which we believe is the source of the KotOR, or at least its guardian. We will not continue any longer. We cannot show our gratitude overtly. We know that you have gained our respect. The trial's now over. Yay. Advanced oral amplifier. I think I was doing neural band. Saves will +2. Right. Yeah, I gotta go to the... gotta go over here. You have news for me, human? Have you discovered why the Republic is hiring mercenaries? Yes, they are sending them down to a secret base on the Hacker Rift. Hacker Rift is as I feared. Though the Republic is fortunate, I was the one assigned to investigate the case. Human, allow me to be blunt with you. If I report this violation to my superiors, the Republic will be banned from Manaan, but I do not wish this. I see the Sith for what they truly are, ruthless and evil. The Republic has always respected our independence, but if they fall, the Sith will be quick to send an invasion and conquer Manaan. But I cannot simply ignore what the Republic has done. The Harkert Rift is the source of Manaan's culture, and I fear that the science station may damage production of a delicate resource.
You think the Republic is trying to steal the KotOR, perhaps? An odd thing for the Republic to do, no?
We must tell the Republic to stop this madness at once, make them shut down the facility and recall their people before they do something we all regret. They couldn't, they had lost contact with the science facility. Of course, you should realize, doubtless, they were hiring mercenaries to investigate the situation, but I fear mercenaries alone may not be enough to save their station. There are ancient mysteries within the Hackert Rift that even the Selkoth do not comprehend. I fear the Republic has awakened something that was best left for undisturbed. They awoke a creature which fed on the KotOR. A creature feeding on the KotOR, there are many mysteries of the Rift that we have never known, and that would be one of them. The Republic building disturbed it, no doubt. What has happened to this creature? The creature is alive. It is a most unexpected development, but one that will warrant investigation at a later time. Perhaps the Republic and we Selkath may eventually solve. We'll keep our conversation secret so that vile Sith will not gain from the Republic's foolishness. I only hope my silence does not lead to disaster from Manaan. Here is the payment I promised you. And now I must take my leave, human. My superiors are expecting a full report from me, and there is much I must do to ensure they cannot uncover the Republic's actions. Alright. 500 XP. 500 credits. Human, you return. Have you information for me? Have you discovered the fate of the missing Selkoth youth? Have you news of my daughter, Shasa? I have information. Excellent. You've done well. What have you learned? Sith are training the Selkoth youth in the ways of the Dark Jedi. Yes, this makes sense. It is a wonder I did not see this before. Manaan's greatest strength is our neutrality. If Malik brainwashes our youth and indoctrinates them in the ways of the Sith, he will have a strong following among the Selkoth people, strong enough to seize control of Manaan and our cult. My daughter, Shasa, she has too been indoctrinated. I've convinced your daughter to turn back on the ways of the Sith. Human, if you speak the truth, I am forever in your debt. Yet, my joy is tempered by the knowledge that the Sith still walk freely about Manaan. Hopefully the testimony of my daughter will be enough to prove their actions, to make Otto City authorities take action. Maybe this datapad will help. Datapad? Yes, I see. This datapad has all the details of the entire Sith plot. With this, Manaan authorities will be forced to take action. I doubt the Sith will be banned from Manaan, but at the very least, they will face a harsh restrictions on their KotOR exports. You have done much for me, human. Here are the credits I promised you. I only wish I had more to give. Thank you, Shalis. Please excuse me now, human. I must go speak to the Manaan authorities about this plot and what they have done to my beloved daughter. Damn, son. It's fucking talking. I can just... Now I can transport back, but maybe walking around might trigger something. Get a mission out. I don't even really care about leveling her up right now. Just want her to talk to me. Basta seems to have something in her mind. Perhaps you could talk to her about it. Speak to Basta.
How can I help?
Curious about something.
Am I so transparent? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised, considering our bond. Yes, there is something I would like to ask, if you'll permit it.
Go ahead.
In our time together at the Nocturne, you were a true servant of the light. You followed the tenets of the Jedi Order despite the lure of the dark side. And with so little training, for me it has always been a constant battle. Don't you find it difficult at all? You make it seem so easy. Or is that only an illusion?
Just do what I think is right.
And that's enough, Vivian. If only it were as easy for me. If only the right path was always clear. I've always struggled for control over my passions. I've always been too quick to anger, too quick to get involved. My instructors constantly berated me for it. I've often dreamed that I might be able to confront Darth Malak myself. I dream I can use all this power I have to kill him and stop all the death and destruction. I just think about all the evil that the Sith have caused and I get so furious. Yet we are told that these feelings are the path to the dark side.
I think destroying that kind of evil would be worth it.
But what comes next? After using all that power, would you decide to impose your own view on the universe? The dark side corrupts your very thoughts. The very thought that I could become as evil as Malak. I just can't fathom it. It just doesn't seem possible. I mean, how could I... No. Wait, I'm sorry. I shouldn't even be asking you this. The Jedi teachings are clear. Who am I to question them? Even worse, who am I to try and make you question them?
What?
These are dangerous thoughts. The indulgence of a vain mind. Please, forget I ever mentioned this. Let's just return to our mission.
Damn. Bastila, what's up? What's going on, dude? Bastila's having doubts about her own abilities as a Jedi. Hopefully her uncertainty won't work against a mission, or lead her down the path of the dork side. I don't like nothing dork-sided. Alright. Lego. Yeah, what do you want? Nothing for now. For some reason I thought there was something we'd do with him. Dog.
Yeah?
Okay. Feats. Let's give her toughness. Why not? That's not the one I want to go to.
What?
I'm going to go to Korriban and then pass out. Leaving out of city security zones, cameras deactivated. Fuck. Entering out to city, cameras activated. Always do this shit. What are you talking about, dude? Our stowaway is gone? Started sneaking off the shit, called out to her, but sure enough, I guess she figured It's time to leave. Have to go after her. It's hard enough discovering her on this little ship. We'll never find her if we have to search the entire planet. I wouldn't worry about her. She's a survivor. She'll be okay. That may be why she left. Maybe her instincts warned her that we were headed for trouble she wanted no part of. I think you're reading too much into this. Guess there's nothing more we can do but continue our search for the star maps. I hope things work out for her and for us. Was he calling, what's her name, a stowaway? Fucking... What's her name? Fuck it. Let's check out these sabers. Alright. I have the crate dragon. Energy bonus 2, attack bonus 3. I want that. What do I have right now? Pila. Fuck. Damage bonus energy 3. Has massive criticals. If something else has massive criticals. What is this? Bolt deflection increase plus 5. Damage bonus versus radical group. Droid. 1 dice roll 6. Blah, I don't care. I like that critical threat increase. Upgrade armor. Nah, nothing matters. Alright, well, it looks like we're going to Korban. Yeah, we're going to Korban now.
How can I help? Then I suggest we move on.
Yeah, let's just fucking go. Tatooine's done. Dantooine, Kashyyyk. Going to Korban.
What happened? What's going on?
Sith interdictor ship. They must have been waiting for us on the hyperspace route. We're caught in their tractor beam.
Do you recognize the ship?
Oh shit,
It's
this is
the Leviathan.
happening.
Saul Carrett's vessel. My old mentor. Admiral Kareth taught me everything I know about being a soldier. He was a legend in the Republic fleet, and a hero to me until he betrayed us. When the Sith attacked my homeworld, the Leviathan, Saul Carrett's flagship, was at the head of the fleet. My family was destroyed that day, and my wife died in the Sith bombardment.
Don't do anything you'll regret, Karth.
I'm not gonna do anything stupid. I mean, I won't throw our lives away in some mad quest for vengeance, but if I get a chance to kill Saul during our escape, nobody better get in my way.
Talk of an escape is somewhat premature, don't you think? We don't even have a plan to get out of this mess yet.
I'll admit, it won't be easy. Saul's no fool, and he won't underestimate us either. We can count on plenty of guards watching every move we make.
Maybe Admiral Kareth doesn't know how many of us there are on board. We all have special talents. Talents we could exploit so that one of us could stage a rescue. We just have to figure out who has the best chance to avoid capture so they can come and rescue us later. It's a long shot, but it's our only hope.
Basil, is there some way you can use your battle meditation here?
The Admiral will be watching the three of us far too closely for any plot involving you, me, or Karth to succeed. It's going to be up to one of the others to get us out of this.
Well, if we're gonna pick someone to save our skins, we better do it quick. In another minute, we're gonna have Sith troops marching up our loading ramp.
T3-4M can be a pretty resourceful guy. He could pull it off.
Well, the droid's right. If we disable him, the Sith will probably wipe his memory chips and take him to the junk pile. But if we can rig a backup memory chip with a timer, when it kicks in, the little fellow will be reactivated and he can come find us.
Let's do it.
Hold on, they're dragging us into the docking bridge.
That's cool. So you can choose different ways to do this part.
And the crew have been
That's
taken
cool.
prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled astromech droid in the back of the ship.
Wipe its memory chips and take it to the junk pile. Maybe we can use some of its parts for salvage.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promised myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died in that attack, Saul. And for that, I swear I'll kill you.
You used to be a man of action, not of empty words. Cling to your lust for revenge if you must, but spare me your tired threats. I've heard them all before. You're an insignificant part of these events anyway. Lord Malak is far more interested in your Jedi companions. He has great plans for them.
We will never serve Malak or the dark side. The Sith will be destroyed, Admiral Kareth, as will you if you don't turn away from this path.
Your words are brave, Bastila, but the lure of the dark side is hard to resist. Or so I've been told. I wonder if your companion is as devoted to the light as you
are. You're wasting time, Saul. I'll never betray the Jedi.
You're defiant. I'm certain Malak will find your loyalty to the Jedi amusing. The Dark Lord would probably reward me if I just killed you once and for all, but he may want to question you given the trouble you've caused him, and the history between
you. History? What are you talking about?
You mean, oh, this can't be true, can it? You really don't know what's going on here, do you? Well, I won't be the one to deprive Malak of the pleasure of telling you himself. The Dark Lord will no doubt torture you for information and for his own twisted pleasure. Eventually, you will tell him everything. The Sith can be very persuasive. However, Lord Malak is in another sector. It may be some time before he arrives, so I suppose I will have to fill in for him until then. Activate the torture fields.
Ouch.
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them. Malak will appreciate any information I can give him when he arrives.
Don't waste your breath, Saul. We won't answer any of your questions.
I'm sure you won't. However, we both know your friend's loyalties have proven in the past to be somewhat flexible.
My loyalty is as true as Bastila's.
It is time to put your loyalty to the test. I doubt torturing you will gain me your true cooperation. Your will is too strong to be broken that way. However, even the strongest of heroes has trouble watching those they care about suffering. The interrogation will begin now. Each time you refuse to answer or give me a false answer, Bastila will suffer.
I will not betray the Jedi Order, even to save Bastila.
Pain is meaningless. Tell him nothing.
I tire of these games. Now I want answers. On what planet is the Jedi Academy at which you were trained?
Alderaan. It's on Alderaan. Oh my god, that's funny. Are they doing... Oh my god, that's so funny. Holy shit. Okay, so in A New Hope, Leia says that the rebel base is on Dantooine. She's on, like, Tarkin's like, where are your rebel friends? She's like, they're on Dantooine. And she's from Alderaan, so he fucking destroys Alderaan. So, on this shit, he's asking where the Jedi are. And my choice is it's on Alderaan. That's funny as hell.
Alderaan is nothing but a planet of artisans and philosophers. There is no training academy there. You must think this is a game. Very well, this is the price of your resistance. Enough! You see what happens when you try to defy me. This first question was a test. Obviously, Malak knew the Academy was on Dantooine, and it has since been destroyed by our fleet. Dantooine is an empty graveyard now. Nothing is there but a smoking ruin and the charred remains of your former masters.
You'll pay for your crimes, Saul. You and all the Sith.
More empty threats. We Sith prefer to let our actions speak for us. Perhaps that is why we are winning this war. Now, tell me your mission. How were the Jedi planning on using you to stop Lord Malak and our Sith Armada?
I won't betray them.
Perhaps you need a reminder of the consequences of refusing to cooperate.
No! Vane!
Listen, can you not hear her suffering? You can spare her further pain by simply answering my questions. Now I will ask again, on what mission did the Jedi Council send you?
This accomplishes nothing, will never betray the Republic.
Perhaps another lesson is in order.
No! No! I beg you, no! Mercy!
What's up, Jacob, LA20?
I am surprised she did not pass out sooner. Rarely have I seen someone withstand such punishment and remain conscious. I see I am wasting my time here. When Malak arrives, you will learn my interrogation techniques are considered merciful among the Sith. I will leave you here in your cell with a small taste of the horrors you will suffer when Lord Malak arrives.
I didn't see what happened to the barrier. Did it disappear? Or did it clip or something?
You might not be fully recovered yet. Admiral Karath had his guards continue to torture you even after you passed out.
They tortured all of us, though you got the worst of it by far. Saul wanted them to make us suffer. He's become some sort of sadistic monster.
The dark side has perverted him, Koth. Once you start down the tainted path, it leads you ever further into the depths of evil.
Oh my god.
He is forever lost.
My character didn't have a barrier. This game sometimes, dude. But what is it? 14... How old is it now? 14 years old? No way. It's 13 years old. Stood the test of time. No one was without hope of redemption, Bastila.
Yes. I suppose you're correct. Sometimes it's easy to lose sight of that hope in the face of such unbridled cruelty. But you speak the truth. I suppose I'm taking the news of Dantooine's destruction quite hard. First Taurus, now the Academy. Is there no end to the killing?
Maybe Admiral Krath was lying.
I'd like to believe that Saul was lying to us. But even as he said the words, I knew they were true. The Academy is gone. We should have felt a disturbance in the Force when the attack came. The fact that we did not is a bad sign. I fear the dark side is growing stronger, casting shadows our vision cannot pierce. I can only hope that some of the Jedi escaped. Rook, Endar, Zar. I cannot imagine all of them being gone. In any case, we've lost our one place of refuge in the galaxy.
None of this will matter if we don't get out of this prison before Saul gets back.
Fuck. Where's Saul now?
Saul mentioned that Lord Malak was on his way. I think the Admiral left to prepare for his arrival and to report the results of our interrogation.
It is fortunate you were able to resist the Admiral's questioning. The fate of the galaxy could be changed by revealing the slightest piece of vital information. I have to confess something. There was a moment, just a moment, When part of me was hoping he would tell him what he wanted to know, just to make the horrible pain stop.
Saul would have tortured us no matter what I told him.
I've known Admiral Kareth a long time, and I think you're right. The interrogation was a sham. Saul was toying with us. He didn't care what we told him. I think it was just an excuse to torture us before Malik arrived.
Did you feel that? A disturbance in the Force. The Admiral has sent his message. The Dark Lord knows we're here now. Malik is coming.
Well, then we better hope T3M4 busts us out of here before he arrives.
Memory wipe initiated. Since the other droid attempting to access your higher memory areas, you'll need to take key opportunities to interfere with the process and slice the enemy droid. Oh god. Is this gonna be annoying as fuck? Higher memory core accessed. Stream of numbers is being loaded into your core memory systems. By completing the series, you can corrupt the data stream and disrupt the other droid's programming. Oh, cool. My calculator out. There's a sharp burst of static from the other droid as its communication programs begin to degenerate. Core at WIP, successful, proceeding to Core 2. A new series of numbers are inbound. By completing the series, you can corrupt the data stream and disrupt the other droid's programming. One zero? I think so. I think it's 10. Pretty sure it's 10. I'm gonna go for it. The droid's communication programming continues to collapse. Disrupting one more data stream by completing the series should wipe out all communication processing systems and force the enemy droid into permanent shutdown. I think it's 9. Because 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Core successfully wiped, now wiping all memory. Your entire party has been killed. Return to main menu. Fuck. Alright, well, let's see where I last saved. Prison block. That's my latest save.
Bastila, Karth, and the crew have been taken prisoner as you ordered, Commander.
Excellent. Have you searched the ship thoroughly? Admiral Kareth warned me to be on alert for any kind of treachery.
We found a disabled astromech droid in the back of the ship.
Wipe its memory chips and take it to the junk pile. Maybe we can use some of its parts for salvage.
Karth, it has been far too long since we last spoke. I see the recent months have not been kind in your case. I barely recognized you.
But I recognize you, Saul. I see your face every night, even as I promise myself I will kill you for what you did to my homeworld.
Did you learn nothing in your time under me? As a soldier, you should understand that casualties were unavoidable. This was an act of war.
It was a cowardly act of betrayal. Your fleet bombed a civilian target into oblivion without warning or provocation, and the blood of those innocent people is on your hands.
In war, even the innocent must die. The Sith would not accept me until I proved I had truly turned my back on the Republic by bombing the planet.
My wife died.
We will.
Alright, skipping through this shit. Never betray the Jedi. Malik won't get any answers from me.
Enough. I don't want them to pass out before I question them.
Don't wait.
Loyalty is true as basilisk. Yeah. Going through all of this shit.
Enough. This is done. Listen, now I will ask again. On what mission did the Jedi come? Perhaps another. No! I see. I will.
Don't try to move too quickly.
They tore
the dock. Yes, I suppose. I'm like, we should.
Not. Saul mentioned that Lord Mal.
It is.
I've the intent. Did you? Well, then we.
Alright, cool. Since the droid is attempting to access your higher memory areas, you will need to take key opportunities to interfere with the process and slice the enemy droid in turn. Higher memory core accessed. A stream of numbers is being loaded into your core memory systems. By completing the series, you can corrupt the data stream and disrupt the other droid's programming. Alright, I'm using my calculator right now. -4 minus 21. 21 minus 13. 8 minus 5. 3. Sharper static from the other droid as its communication programs begin to degenerate. New series of numbers are inbound. By completing this series, you can corrupt the data stream, disrupt the other droid's programming. Oh, this is one I fucked up on, I think. No, it isn't. 00, 11, 01, 10. The droid's communication programming continues to collapse. Disrupting one more data stream by completing the series should wipe out all communication That's the one I fucked up on. I think it's 2 plus 1 is 3. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8, maybe? What do y'all think? Oh. Wow, okay. Awesome. Alright. Hell yeah. Alright. Ergonomics, I'm gonna go to bed. If you want, I could give you can message me about books or whatever if you want to talk about Star Wars. I gotta go to bed. It's pretty late. I gotta work tomorrow. Yeah, but I gotta go to sleep. It was fun talking to you guys. I will be back tomorrow night with more KotOR. My buddy Noodles is doing a Skyrim stream in the morning, so check that out if you want. But thanks for watching. Yeah, it was really fun, Ergonomics. I'll see you later.